Alright, part two. Let's get us a little holder here built for the saw. This is the old vise that was out on the bench. Dirty looking, but that's okay. Won't never see it. I'm not going to take time to do a lot to it. It still works real good. Might grease the screw a little bit. What I've done, put me a piece of cabinet grade plywood, screwed it to the bottom of the table, because on top it's too high. So I think right here it'll be okay. Now what I'm going to do is clamp the saw in here and then put a brace off of the saw. And for underneath here, I'm going to measure and cut just a little leg to level it and keep it nice and steady, just like that. Then I can run the cord back under there. Alright, I think it's going to work. Let me get this measured and cut. And it's only 4:30 in the morning, so if I wake up somebody with the saws, it's time to get up anyway, right? Alright, let's see how this goes. Let's try to mount it in there. And let's move it back. Nope, I'm backwards here. Alright, got it set right there. Tighten the bottom screw on the vise. Now let's check it for level, which we're way off. That's where the brace will come in. Let's check it for level this way. Alright, we need to go up a little bit. Alright, right there. Now we're level this way. Now it's still high, but I'm a taller kind of guy and I like to work even. I don't like to bend down if I don't have to. So that's going to work out just about right there. Now, to level it up on this side, pardon the camera moving, and steady it up, I'm going to see what I got laying around here. I'm going to make a brace, take one of these bolts out here, take some kind of piece of metal and run down to the table here. Hang on, let me show you a little bit easier what I'm talking about. Maybe from the back on here. Run a brace down to the table, level it, and that'll hold the saw secure. And I'm not going to put enough pressure on it, I don't think, to pull it out of the vise. Now, every design I've seen is just like my old design. Like I mentioned before in the last video, you have to take the saw off the table to change the blade. I don't want to do that. I'm going to take the table off, change the blade, put it back. Because these blades are very good, but they don't last all that long. Now, there is a company out there that makes a table that you can change it without taking everything off. But by the time you pay shipping and everything, you're way over $100, and what kind of fun is that? So we'll just go with it this way. Alright, now let me find some metal, and I'll measure, bend it, cut it, and we'll get our brace made. We'll plug it in, and we will be done with this project. Now, why did I stop knife making to do this? Well, very simple. I need to use this very soon, and I want to have it like I want it before I start using it again. Cool. Thunder, thunder, thunder. It's gonna storm. Now I've got a piece of flat steel here, mild steel, that I picked up a while back. I think it'll work okay. We'll cut it off here. Then I'll heat it with a torch, bend it around, drill a hole in it to fit that bolt there. And then down here, I just got the drill sitting there to hold it right there. I'll put a little angle right there and secure it to the table, which will stop that back and forth movement, I hope. Now, I'd like to have something thinner. I would rather have aluminum, but this is what I have. And being as it's 5:30 in the morning, I can't go get nothing else. So we'll do this and see how it works out. Now, let's see, I got the camera in here. I hope you can see it. Now, a lot of YouTubes I've watched, everybody is so concerned about there's not a lock on the trigger handle. And I've seen tie straps, pieces of wood, little goofy looking things to try to keep your trigger on while you're cutting. Now, I'm going to cut this steel I just showed you with the saw. It'll be the first cut. Now, on the old design, all you need is a clamp, regular old spring clamp. Now, watch your volume, it's going to get loud, and I'll show you how easy this is to accomplish. Just like that. Now, when you get done with your clamp, up here on the handle, put it right there. It's always there, very easy. You don't have to cut straps and all that other stuff. That has worked very well for me in the last couple of years on the old design, and I think it'll work just fine like this. Alright, let's go ahead and get to our brace and get that bent, drilled, and ready to go. Alright, there's my brace. Just heated up that steel a little bit and bent it in the vise over there. Let's see, now this is not a precise type thing here. So we'll go down here. Make sure you can see what I'm doing. Drill a hole here. Actually going to put 2 here. That'll secure it very well there. I'm going to drill a hole here, take that bolt out, and run it back down through there. I think the bolt should probably be long enough. If not, I'll have to get another bolt, which I probably have something around here. But there we go. That's what it's going to look like. And I'll fasten it here, and then I'll level it good before I fasten it here, and this will hold it all still. That's the plan anyway. Alrighty, got the holes drilled. There we go, got a good fit. Gonna secure this there. I want that good and tight. Alright, that's good. Now see, let's move you around over here just a little bit. There we go. Maybe y'all can see that. And where did I put my screws for that? Now just 1-inch drywall screws. I'll hold it just fine. When I drill this, I countersunk those with a countersink bit. Alright, now we're going to move it level. Which is right there. Now the trick is doing this one-handed. That's very, very close. It's not exactly level. See the bubble right there? Well, it's very, very, very close. I think that'll be fine. Alright, now we'll secure this one here so it won't roll back and forth. Like that. Okay, that one actually pulled it up a little bit better. Now the last step, the vise. Let's see, let me move you down here. You'll see that? The vise, the swivel mount there, is allowing it to move just a touch. And I'm going to take the hammer and wrap that thing tight where it won't move. And then we'll have a finished project. Let me tighten that up, and I'll get this piece of steel and we'll cut a piece off and do a demonstration right quick. Alright, let's give it a test. Before we do, safety glasses. Now if you've got one of these saws, if you've ever been around one, every brand I've ever seen is the same. They're very, very loud. Hearing protection. All right, we'll take our clamp. Easier to go from this side. Just like that. You hang your clamp up there. You can put your hearing protection right there, so you always got it. Total cost on this job. It's already had everything. Had the saw, had the vise. This came off the old Delta benchtop bandsaw. I used this piece of steel here and still got some of it left. That's what I paid for that piece of steel right there. Now this is mild steel. You get it to hardware for welding and whatnot. This will not make knives, unfortunately, because that would be cool. You can make a knife-shaped object with that, but not a knife. All right, very pleased with how this turned out. I may put a little brace from here to here. Let's see, from here to here, if I need to. But if your blade gets dull to the point to where you've got to really wear down on it, it's time to change blades. Let the tool do the work for you. Don't overwork your tools. All right, last step, and I won't show it on camera because y'all know how to do this. I'll just get some Johnson's paste wax down this top, make it nice and slick. And while I'm doing that, I'll go ahead and do my scroll saw. It needs a waxing down good, and the wood band saw, it needs a waxing too, and even the table saw. So I'm going to be waxing here for a little bit. So there you go. I hope y'all enjoy this. I hope it helps you out. Much better than the old design and the old table and all that junk. That'll be a lot of extra room in here. I can get rid of that stuff. Well, not get rid of it. I'll put it out back and we'll use it for something else eventually. So thank y'all for watching. Thank you for your support. This is the second video of the year, part 1, part 2. So happy new year. Y'all come back and we'll do some more stuff later on. Thank you for your support.